Good morning, everyone. I made a grave mistake and I forgot that I was in Central Time here in Jasper, Tennessee, heading towards Conyers, Georgia this morning. Conyers is in Eastern Time Zone, and Jasper, the Loves that I'm at, is in Central. So I just lost an hour, which means I had to get up not at 3:45 this morning. I had to get up at 2:45 this morning. So that sucks. It's okay. Making my coffee, as you could probably hear. I need a smell to get me going. It's a little rainy and drizzly out. Just did my pre-inspection. The goal today is to deliver this load to Conyers. This will be a 2-day run. I did the 555 miles yesterday. Yes. And then I got another, what do I have left? Oh, my knee. Another 170 to go to Conyers. Once I deliver this live unload, I'm picking up in downtown Atlanta at that place that I didn't like too much, the one that I got stuck at, as well as I'm delivering to Chattanooga, the place that I had to get off the scale and do the back. It's gonna be a fun Friday. I'm not gonna lie, it's a toss between Atlanta, Dallas/Houston for the worst traffic that I've been through so far. I gave myself 30-minute window to get here, and I was actually got to do 65 for a decent amount of it, so I was a little ahead of schedule, probably like 50 minutes ahead of schedule. I sat in 3 accidents, one on 75 trying to get onto the Beltway 285, one on 285, and then one on 20 when I got off of that. I had to call my fleet manager and say I was going to be 15 minutes late after having a 30-minute window. The guys here are freaking awesome. They got me unloaded super fast. Those rolls are massive, massive. Those guys wheel those fork trucks around like they ain't nobody's business. They're great at it. Anyway, I got to hurry up and get to my next appointment because it's in 1 hour, and I'm going down to downtown Atlanta. I don't carry cash on me at all. One, because I'm broke and I'm poor, but two, because I don't have cash. Coming through Atlanta right here on this side street leading to where I'm at now, at this Sunoco here on McDonough Boulevard. Come up to a red light. There's an older lady, and she's just staring at me. I can see it on my periffs. I got strong periffs, and she's just staring at me. She's not in the walkway to cross the street. She's like 10 feet back, like parallel to my shoulder. Then she starts walking, and it's been 10 seconds. I'm like, I'm going to get a green light any second, so get out of the way, lady. She comes right up to my door. I like reach back with my elbow nonchalantly and like lock it because I don't know what the heck's going on. She starts yelling at me through the window. Money! You got money? Give me money! You have any money? And I look over at her, I was like, I don't carry cash. She just stared. And stared. And and then she eventually, I get the green light, she's in front of my truck, I'm like, is she gonna like picket fence, like I'm not moving until you give me money? But she made her way around. She got over there where I couldn't see her, and I could see her out of my front mirror, and I just slowly took off. Atlanta. Anyway, I've made it here. This is one of the difficult backs that I had last time. Somewhat difficult, but I tried a little bit different technique. Instead of doing the 45, I watched this guy that was at the last dock with me, and I was talking to him, and he went all the way around like a long S for a 45, and then put his front bumper all the way up there, all the way right there. And then when you completed that S, you had like a nice perfect arch to like just back right in here. And that angle was way better than the 45 that I was going to set myself in, because I was going to end up like right next to that road right there where cars are doing like 35 mile an hour. But that back worked really well for this back. I don't know, the dude was from, I can't remember the name of the trucking company. I've never heard of before, NF or MF, but it looked like they were out of Alabama. The dude was awesome. He was cool. We talked for a couple minutes. And yeah, said he's been driving for like 25 years or something. And I said, 3 weeks, dude. So any knowledge you got, I will take. Once I get out of here, I'm heading to Cartersville, Georgia, just straight through Atlanta, up 75 north, 75/85 to a Pilot. I'm fueling up there and going to scale there as well. And then making my way to that Sunoco West Rock in Chattanooga, the one that had the freaking scale and then you back over top of the end of the scale. Yeehaw. God, I don't like cities, man. I don't like cities. I forgot that this is the place that my GPS never updated and had me rerouting on this block right down here somewhere to come back here because it never registered that I was here. It's doing it again. It's saying that I never left here, even though I'm already here. It's having me come out and go back in the a different, like a car entrance. So I actually have to cancel this, clear this stop. And my next stop will be that Cartersville, Georgia Pilot. But it's doing it again. If I didn't freaking remember, I would have went out, it would have rerouted me around that block where they was having that construction company was working that one day, and I had to get them to move. It's doing the same exact thing. So there must be something about this location in particular. There we go. Now it's updated. Now it's showing 52 miles to my fuel. I'm here, although traffic really tried to, keep me from here. I made it to the Chattanooga, Sunoco, West Rock. There's only 2 docks, and this is the one where you got to pull like kind of onto the scale and then back in. So I have to wait for one of these to find gentlemen to leave. Down to 3.5 hours total. Hopefully, I'm hoping one of them leave here very soon, and I can get in. I don't have a workload yet. For my next run, so I'm thinking there's a Love's 10 miles away, 12 miles away, I think, and that's the one, ironically, that I stayed at last time I was here, and that I stayed at last night, which is really funny that I've done all this running today, a full day, and if I make it to that Love's, I'll be literally right back where I started at. It's just funny how that worked out. Yeah, one of those 2 guys. I need one of them to move. And then I'll bust a tight U-turn right here, and then I'm going to figure out how to back in. Well, that was stress on a whole nother level. I had a guy here, waiting for me. Got this guy here beside me, so this is the only dock, the one I'm in, and I got the guy in the red truck there. He's waiting on me. You have to pull all the way right there on the other, you gotta like get inside right there. Then you gotta hard turn it, and you gotta try not to hit those silver bins, these white bins sticking out, and your trailer has to come over this hump right here to come literally straight back. And you just like, everybody was messing this turn up. I'm sure I'm not the first one today. You can't pull forward here, because it wasn't enough room to make the turn. All in all, I think I only pulled forward 6 or 7 times, which is a lot, but last time I was here, I had that spot and there was nobody here. And I think even in that vlog, I was like, good thing I didn't have this spot here, because you have to like, you almost have to jackknife this turn right here and then end up being a blind side back in. Successful. I was successful. Yeah, successful. This place, this is one of those places that they built and weren't thinking of the amount of traffic and trucks that were going to be coming in here. Like, look at this. You got a truck coming in he had to wait for the other guy to move to get out of the way. That was the guy that was beside me. He's going to come up on a scale. You got this guy trying to back in. The guy in the red, he's supposed to be coming beside me. Then there's a guy in the white waiting to get in. Now, when I get loaded, I have to come out and I have to go around because I can't make this turn to get on the scale. So this rail driver is going to come in here and he'll pull behind. It stinks because this is Chattanooga, so this is Tennessee's, my home state. This is just going to be, I just know, I've already been here twice. This is going to be one of the places that I come to often. It's just, it's super tight. Super tight. I'm down to 2 hours and 20 minutes on my clock.